Hello, welcome back to a new video about your website. This video is about how you can improve your SEO from your website. SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization. Maybe you have read more about it or not, then both this video is a very good first start. So I'm gonna go over the basics of SEO, and I'm gonna do it with this example website I created. So this is a fictional website about a Spanish tapas restaurant in the heart of a city in Finland, Turku. And yeah, as you can see, it's not the most pretty website, but it's not about how it looks. It's about the context inside of the website, so the text and the images and everything like that. So yeah, search engine optimization, it's how Google reads your website. And yeah, that's very important because that's how your users are gonna see your website. And yeah, the better Google can read it, the better, or the more people, the easier it is to find your website. Okay, so this is the back end of Wordpress, the dashboard. If you have not seen the first video yet, definitely check that out first, because I'm gonna go over the basics of this. But when you're at the dashboard, make sure to go to pages. Don't mind this message here. It's just because it's a preview or an example website. But go to one of the pages you have, and this is my homepage. So the homepage looks like this. And you want to go on the right top here, and you will see this score here. And you can click on it, and then it will open the rank math dashboard. And as you can see here, you have a preview. It shows you how Google at this point reads your this page. And as you can see, it looks like how Google, if you would search for something. So if I search for Spanish food in Turku, yeah, as you can see, this is what you get. So you get Google Maps first, some examples, and then if you scroll down, you get TripAdvisor, you get some review kind of websites, and then afterwards you get the actual business websites of the restaurants themselves. So what you see here is what you also see in the rank math dashboard. So first click on edit snippet, and then you are greeted, or you see like a bigger version of the Google search. And you see here, you see the site name. For example, in my case, the restaurant is called Berkeley's, and then I've typed the title next to the site name. So in this case, authentic Spanish tapas in Turku, and that's also the most simple way of describing the business. And then afterwards you have the perma link, which is the URL. In this case, it doesn't have a URL because it's the home page. If you have another page, I'll show you. This is, for example, the About Us page. And you can see here that it does have the permalink. It says about Berkeley's. Okay. And then afterwards you have the description, and that's what you see underneath the title. It makes a lot of sense. And yeah, what you of course can do here, you can add more detail here. Or you can add too much detail, because as you can see here, of course, this is not relevant to the website. So this you should not put into the description because it makes no sense. Discover Berkeley's, a tapas restaurant in the city center of Turku. Enjoy authentic Spanish dishes crafted by Jeff Berkeley. And then add more detail. That doesn't make any sense. As you can see here also, it cuts it off because it's too long for Google. And that's why you have to really keep in mind this meter here. It's now in red. And if you get some things away, now, as you can see, it's in green. The longer this is, the further it is in green, the better, because it's more context. But keep in mind that it should never be over it because it makes it not readable, and thus it's better if the sentences don't fit, then it's better to keep it a bit shorter but keep it very clean and attractive for the reader. And then it's way better than if you put a lot of things in it which doesn't make much sense to read, because in the end of the day, this is what the user will see. And of course, what you want is the user to click on the link. And the title and the description should be satisfying to read, or should be very nice to read. And of course, what is most important is that it tells you about what is on the homepage. So this should be a very short example of what the reader can read on this homepage. And on this side, or in this example, why the user should go to this restaurant. Okay, so right now we can see that we have a score of 16 out of 100, which is not very high, even though we have filled in everything, and it looks quite good. It has a good title and it has also a good description, but it still has only 16 out of 100 score. That's because you haven't filled in any keywords yet, so I'm gonna do that now. So this is, of course, this one is about Berkeley's, and this is about Spanish food, Spanish tapas. So it's also in Turku, which is maybe a good thing to put into the keyword, or into the, so what people are searching for. So what you're gonna put here is some words what people search to get your business website. So in this case, it would be, for example, Spanish food. It could be Turku. It could be Berkeley's, if people already know your business name. Or like this, depends what your business name is, of course. I'm gonna use Berkeley's now because it's the homepage. Then we could, for example, use Spanish food. And as you can see here, Berkeley's does it very well because it's green. For example, Spanish food. It does it also quite well because it's still orange. We could maybe do tapas. And then you see immediately that everything gets orange. And it's not per se bad. You want to see, like, maybe first type the focus keyword, for example, Berkeley's. Look or think about it if that's the best, the most likely word which people are gonna search for, or want to find this page of what you're editing now. So, oh, shit. Okay, excuse me. Okay, so here we type Berkeley's. So, what you want to check then afterwards is you scroll down and you see some sentences which have a check or an X behind it, and this makes how high the score is from the keyword. So this is about all the keywords. So if I'm gonna fill in something which is not, for example, it's not in the SEO title, this one, then it's gonna say that it's that the score is going down because it's about all of the keywords, not only about the focus keyword. Or that is actually not completely true. I see it's about, some things are about focus keyword and some things are about all of the keywords. So if you want to improve this, look down and see if, for example, your focus keyword is in the SEO title. And then all of the other things here. For example, here, there is no internal links into your content, so it doesn't say anywhere. It does only say book now, which scrolls to the end of the page. But if it, for example, here, see menu. If we would make this link go to another page for the menu, for example, then we would have created an internal link. So yeah, if your score is not that good, look behind or look down here and see what you can improve. In this case, we're gonna look at the snippet and see, for example, Spanish tapas would be a good other one. Spanish tapas, good. For example, maybe turco. As you can see now, like it did before, it turns orange. But because Berkeley is still used as that focus keyword and still has a lot of checks, it's still a very good key or good keywords. It's not always that the score makes it says how much how good the SEO is. It's more of an indication about all the keywords. But of course, if you would only put Berkeley's, then Google doesn't know that Spanish tapas is also part of the website, or turco. So it's way better to put more keywords in, which makes sense to your page or to your website or page. So let me see. Yeah, I think this would be good now. I think this is quite good for the homepage. As you can see here, previously the score was better. It was 80 or 82% or something. So maybe it looks better to get these away, but I suggest keeping these because they are very important to the SEO. Okay, then you could click save. You could go out of those few pages, and then you can go to the other pages and make sure that you have all of the pages which are here. You have to do the SEO, and I filled in already some keywords here, but make sure that they are all filled in, and that the description and the titles are not too long, and that you have good keywords, and that the score is as high as possible with also some focus or some keywords. Also what you want to make sure is, if you go into edit snippet, you go to social, you probably see this, because this is how your social media, if someone puts your link from your website into social media, for example, this page would be the normal URL, or if in this case we were editing the About Us page, so if someone puts this URL into Facebook, for example, they would get to see no image at this point. So we could add, for example, an image there, and then it also reads the title, which you have created here also, so that's good, and then the description. And you could, of course, edit these here. So if you want a different one for social media, yeah, of course, put it here. You could also edit a icon, for example, as if it would be a video, but yeah, what you want. But let's say your LinkedIn or Facebook or something is not correctly displaying something. If you are trying to share something with your social media, it could be because this is not set up correctly. Okay, you can also look here for the mobile version. Yeah, that's kind of the basis of rank math. Okay, one more thing before I'm gonna end the video. If you have set up everything correctly in SEO, you can see this is not this is a website from another client of mine. So some things are blurred because it's of course a private website from someone else. But what you can see here on the dashboard is a site kit summary. And this is part of one of my plans, which it costs a little bit more per month, but you get a lot of other benefits. And this could be this is one of the benefits, because it gives you a report every time when you look on the website. Also monthly, it gives you a report through mail, and it shows you how good your website is doing with the SEO. So if you are interested in this, since you have created your SEO and of course you want to see how your website is doing, of course you can contact me, and we can see if this is something for you, for example. And you can view your own website, how it's doing, and maybe change some things within the within its SEO, for example. Okay, one thing I want to show you afterwards is that SEO, as you see here down below, it's a part of marketing, and it's only one of the parts of marketing. It's a smaller part, which is still very important, because if you have put in a lot of work or money into a website, you want it to, of course, perform well. But what's important to realize is that SEO is not making your whole marketing, of course. So it's of course it's very important, the same as the content development, for example on your website. But all these things work together to create a good marketing strategy. So of course, be sure to look at other things, for example, digital marketing, like social media advertising or something. Of course, web design and development you have done by me, so obviously that part you have checked that down. But of course, a lot of these things are very important, like social media. Make sure that the more things you post on social media, the easier it is for people to find you. Of course, post relevant things. But I just want to show you, this is a small part of marketing. So if you have set up your SEO correctly, you are gonna have more clients finding your website, but it's not gonna mean that your business is gonna be successful immediately. Okay, of course, if you have more questions about any of these other things, like photography or video or social media, anything about this, you can also, of course, contact me, because I do a lot more than only web development and design. And if you have also more questions about SEO, definitely reach out to me. And you can also look up more things on Google, because Rank Math, for example, is a very, very powerful and popular plugin. So you can, of course, Google yourself also. And I'll just say, if you need more help, then definitely contact me. And for now, good luck with the website, and have fun with it. Goodbye.